Probably better if you don't. Can you hear me? I was starting out pretty good, anyways. Can you hear me? I was starting out pretty good, anyways. Yeah, the guy at Best Buy, he said that I buy this little thing that goes over the top of the microphone in it. We'll get rid of those little crispy sounds. Seems like there's a delay. Yeah, the guy at Best Buy, he said that I buy this little thing that goes over the top of the microphone in it. We'll get rid of those little crispy sounds. Seems like there's a delay. But so I bought this little Ethernet router, so I guess I'm connected to the Ethernet, or with the Ethernet connection. So I had to use one of these C ports. So I bought that, and so I think we are connected to the Ethernet, which I haven't tested yet. I just plugged it in and expected it to work. But I think before, when I had my sound off, I was saying I think one of the biggest things that's going on in crypto, actually in the entire world of finance, the country Qatar, which is a country in the Middle East, and I guess maybe they've been staying out of all this conflict and fighting while everybody's been fighting. Well, tomorrow they might buy up all the Bitcoin. They might buy a lot. And I know that they are about, I've heard they're saying some of my top news analysis or stock analysis are saying not to buy any energy stocks, especially ones that are focused in Europe, because they think that Qatar, the country, might flood the market with energy resources such as oil. I don't know if they got the natty gas. Natty gas. But they can also take their extra natural gas and then they can there's a lot of natural gas that gets burned off into the atmosphere when you are capturing it. And so basically they can use the extra natural gas to mine Bitcoin. Plus, there's like 3 countries right now that are going to load up on Bitcoin for sure. There is even talks that the US might. But anyways, I'm just testing this microphone. Wasn't planning on doing really a live stream. Let's see if we can pull up like a chart or something. Let's see what this does. let's not do this. But yeah, I really need to pull up a thing. We can I guess we can go over the top 10 charts on CoinGecko. Now, I was listening to the mainstream media, just the regular news, and all they were doing was talking about coin, which I like to listen to the Bitcoin news and I like to listen to the mainstream news. But basically, all they were talking investors buying Bitcoin because the average Joe, the sheeple, the people, whatever you want to call them, they all got fooled by the celebrities. All their favorite celebrities all promoted a crypto, and they all got scammed, basically. And every time, and almost that was, I think, one reason why I don't think Kamala Harris really knew this, but when you see a bunch of celebrities, everybody's like, you fucked me on my crypto, fuck you. So you're not really, you might want to stay away from the celebrities, especially in crypto. Now, the top performing celebrity in crypto has been Andrew Tate, to pumping it to the moon, which the other celebrities usually abandon the projects. Now, a lot of people, it got rug pulled or whatever. All the investors lost all their money. And like a week before that, they got Andrew Tate. He promoted it just a little bit. And now he's all of a sudden the bad guy because everybody lost all their money. I mean, I'm just a person. I'm from the inside. When they started the Base token, which is a kind of like the Coinbase wallet, and you can get Base coins. It's on the Base network. It's owned by Coinbase, but I invested in Roost originally, and then I decided that I ended up investing in Cock Inu on Avalanche, the moon. It was just kind of fun. Looks like there's a little bit of loading. I think I have my computer hooked up to the Ethernet, so that solves the problems with the Wi-Fi. It seems to me like one of the biggest things in sound quality is the Wi-Fi connection. So I have a Ethernet connection right now. I just went and purchased it, and I purchased this top of the line new microphone. I'm not even sure. I hope it's working. But I'm going to go over the chart real quick. It hit $90,000 at, I think it was around 2 o'clock in the morning. I haven't been getting a lot of sleep lately because I just keep looking at my crypto accounts. Anyways, it is about to hit. So when it hit 90,000, a lot of people had their little sell buttons or whatever. Um, so I mean, like I was saying earlier, basically, there's not a lot of Bitcoin. There's only 21 million Bitcoin. Everybody's trying to buy it up. I think the ETFs are gonna. They actually take the crypto offline. So when you're buying crypto, one thing that you need to understand about crypto is you are not buying a currency. It is basically computer software attached to money. That's all you're doing. So, but if you put the coins in a ETF, you're taking them basically offline, so people can't use those cryptos for computing powers. Now, one thing that I got really excited about crypto is that basically all these cryptos are basically building turning the Earth into one big supercomputer. So, if you have built a computer and know all the components of a computer, then you can make a lot of money in crypto. I mean, I think that's one of the main reasons that I have made money in crypto. I was talking to a guy at work, actually. I was telling him about this microphone. He's a amateur country singer, so he's actually saying he's going to write a custom song just for this show for me. And we'll make a video or something like that. Anyways, we were talking about, he likes AMD. And then I was like, yeah, anybody that's built a computer or does gaming all knows that you have to buy a NVIDIA motherboard. And I was like, exactly. You need to buy companies that you use in your everyday life that you believe in. They were just saying that the private prison stocks right now are going to the moon. Now, I don't buy stuff like that because I truly believe that if I buy a legitimate company or one that is good-hearted, like a good one that Jesus would buy, let's put it that way. What would Jesus buy? Do you think Jesus is going to invest in private prisons? I'll just no. Do you think he's going to invest in casinos? No. Do you think that he would invest in Eli Lilly? No. Do you think that let's end this little discussion. We were talking about the chart. I got a little distracted. So yeah, this looks like the Bitcoin is about to hit $90,000. Ethereum is up, laying flat. The top 10 cryptos. Looks like Dogecoin looks like it's down right now, but on the 7-day, it is up 125%. Oh, and the 7-day on Bitcoin is like 30%. Ethereum is 36%. Ethereum is, when I was talking about the Earth becoming a big supercomputer, you would not be able to do that without Ethereum. Because like Vitalik, Charles Hoskins, they all created Ethereum to just mainly because you couldn't do smart contracts on Bitcoin. And now you can. But I will tell you guys that Bitcoin, out of all these cryptos that I'm looking at right now, is the slowest one. It costs the most to use, but I'm not ripping on Bitcoin. Shiba Inu, yeah, 48% for the week. Wrapped ETH, so like it's basically it's wrapped, it stays at the price of ETH. And yeah, Ripple's up. Oh, I just want to let you know that you are live.
No, okay, good to know. Thanks for letting me know.
BitBro just called in, and I'm testing my new fancy microphone. So I don't even know if it's working, but it is top of the line. It's.
Hey, I'm gonna join your live right now then, as a spectator. I want to see how you sound. So just do your thing. I was also asking about the gym. I wasn't sure if otherwise I'll probably go to the Y.
Yeah, you might as well just go. I bought that new microphone. I didn't even eat any food. I just came straight home and
You got the mic?
I'm thawing out some chili and I'm gonna eat that later. That was in the freezer.
You're falling out. All right, bro. I'll get on your live stream.
Are you gonna call back? Call back and let me know. I was fixing to end it, but
no, keep going. Yeah, I'm gonna jump on real fast. You under the lock with?
Yeah.
All right, later.
All right, so BitBro is going to check out our live stream, see the quality. Like I said, we were doing a microphone check. I think this thing is working. It has there's a lot of different things. They were talking about directional, and so I was telling them that me and BitBro were going to be sharing the microphone, so you can program it to do like directional. I don't know. But so let's roll down this little list right here. We were at number 13, so let's go to number 14. Number 14 is Avalanche, which on the 7-day is up 43%. That was the one that I bought the Cuck Inu on there. Honestly, I used the Avalanche system a bunch of times, and I kind of didn't like it. I felt like I was being charged too much gas fees, and it wasn't like fast like I wanted it to be. Now the Ton coin is number 15. Actually, it was in the top 10 a couple weeks ago. It has not been doing very good. It started out the year as one of the top pumping cryptos, but for the 7-day, it is down 16%. Wrapped Bitcoin, that's just Bitcoin. It stays at the same price, so we don't really need to talk about it. Chainlink, it's an oracle, so yo,
Hey, so you're mobile with this mic, or how are you doing this?
you can hear me?
Or I was watching you live, and you were in the barn.
But you can hear my microphone,
Yeah, you sound good.
and you can see me?
Yeah.
Okay. I just felt like the first 5 minutes, a bunch of people came in the thing, and then they all left, and then I don't think the microphone worked for the first 5 minutes.
How long was the live? I thought it was only 5 minutes live.
I think I've been live for a while. I don't know. I'm looking at the charts right now.
Or wait, the charts? Wait, I was on the one with the cat in the barn.
Oh.
Was that a different one?
Yeah. Yeah, the cat in the barn. I don't even remember. I don't even remember doing that.
Hold on. Oh, hold on. Now I'm on your real one. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I see it. Wait, are you on? Now I can hear the echo.
So there is sound?
Yeah, hold on. I'll give feedback off the last your new one.
Oh, give me a call back and see what the sound sounds like.
Yep. All right, let me audit it back.
Oh, where were we at? We were talking about Chainlink Sui, which I have a little bit. I bought it when it first came out. I was really excited about it. It was actually created by Meta Labs, and it is actually last month. It was actually beating Solana in transactions. I think the transaction fees I heard were a third of a penny. And then so this Sui is like a third of a penny, and then a transaction on Bitcoin might cost you like $100. And it's not going to be as fast as Sui. So a lot of these new cryptos, I mean, they're faster than Bitcoin, they're better than Bitcoin. But let's not piss off them Bitcoin maxis that are monitoring my microphone right now. They're going to be mad if I start shooting on Bitcoin. It is Bitcoin Cash, which is like a fork of Bitcoin. It's like the same thing as Bitcoin, basically. It's not as popular as Bitcoin. When I first got into crypto, I used to fuck with it, but I don't know. I just had my ups, I had my downs, and I don't want to go backwards in life. I want to move forward. Polkadot at one time, that was my biggest investment. When I was doing my money flow video the other day, it does not look like it's processing a lot of money. I'll just put it that way. Leo token, which I've been wanting to buy that, and it doesn't look like it's doing as good as it was. I really don't even know an exchange to buy that on. It's done very well. I know nothing about that really. It's very mysterious to me. Near Protocol is one of the best cryptos you can buy. if you are into AI cryptos. It just has the best AI capabilities that I am aware of. Aptos was also created by Meta Labs. It is very good. If you look at all their stats and all their numbers, it's just really, really good. But um, Sam Bankman and CZ were fighting over it, and you could almost say that the whole FTX collapsed from CZ, or the owner of Binance and the owner of FTX, were basically, because Mark Zuckerberg was gonna start it. He was gonna go Mr. Crypto, and I don't know, for some reason he was gonna start a Zuckadollar, and then I don't know, he just decided not to, and then he sold all his he sold Aptos and Sui, and then everybody was fighting over. They wanted to have dominance over the coin, that way they could control it. But what a hot crypto. And then we have Litecoin, which is another fork of Bitcoin. Fact checkers out there. I did prove that Dogecoin is actually not a direct, an indirect fork of Bitcoin. It was a fork of a fork of a fork. Anyways, so a fork is when a crypto will break off and change their code and turn into a new crypto. There hasn't been a lot of forking lately, but the biggest fork was in 2007 when Ethereum forked. A bunch of people stole all the information, it got hacked. The whole thing was completely fucked, and the only way was to go back and start a new crypto. And let's not get too much into blockchain. The next one is Pepe. Pepe is up 62%. I still hold a little bit of Pepe, not a whole lot. It's up 62%. Hopefully my sound is working, because this has been a very big. Anyways, this is me doing this actually helps me tune in, and I pay attention and do my homework. So it's not so much for you, it's more for me. Uniswap. Uniswap is it's a DeFi exchange. I have it. It's very expensive to use, but it's a very good system to use as well. It's up 25%. When I do my crypto fees, I feel like they bring in almost $2 million a day. It is, I would say, out of all the cryptos, when I crunch the numbers, it's the best money making crypto. A couple months ago, they did receive a Wells notice from the SEC, which did cause their crypto to crash a little bit. And now that Donald Trump is going to become president and slap around the SEC for us, most likely they'll be okay. Now that Granddaddy Trump is in the office. Anyways, let's go to Kronos is up 151%. I hope my mic is working. And slap around the SEC for us. Most likely they'll be okay. Okay, Granddaddy Trump really Kronos. Kronos. What do I have to say about Kronos? I don't know a lot of people that own Kronos, but it is up 151%. So there has to be some really, really happy people out there that are going on shopping sprees and buying fancy microphones. ICP, Insane Clown Posse. No, it's actually Internet Computer Protocol. Like I like to call this one, like I like to call Chainlink and ICP. Usually the more intelligent crypto investors invest in this one. It's a very structured, very Oracle related And then we have Bit Sensor. I mean, I hear good things about it. That's not really in my little world. I haven't really got into it. I don't want to talk too much about it. It's up 23%. And then we have Stellar Lumina. And actually, I've owned this one for a long time. It's actually, let's get all the XRP people pissed off to hell. Because actually, Stellar Lumina, I believe, is a fork of XRP, which technically I think is better than XRP. But I actually the other day I sold my XRP. I sold it for Bitcoin. I don't know. I started getting Bitcoin FOMO and just everything that I was like not too sure about or whatever the fuck. I just transferred to Bitcoin. So we have ASA. It's a company called Artificial Super Intelligence Alliance. Fetch AI. Um, there was a number of cryptos that merged together. Ocean Protocol, which was, they specialized in data, and then AGI, which specialized in generative AI, and then Fetch, which specializes in our Internet of Things, which they attach smart devices to AI. I know there's a company that's here in town where I live named Bosch. It's a German company. It's supposed to be really good. But I know they make spark plugs. But I guess they could add AI to your spark plugs and it would, I guess, light up the spark more efficiently, more oxygen efficiency, use artificial intelligence to process your gasoline to oxygen to get the maximum amount of explosion. I don't know how else to explain it, but that's kind of what they do. um, that's my take. I laugh so hard when I see it because I bought $20 worth it. It's worth like $2,000 right now, and I'm staking it on Binance. You can stake it and lock it up where you get like 4.5% on Binance. Caspa. Now I did hear that Caspa went around and like paid a lot of social influencers to promote it. That way, like all the main social influencers that talk about crypto, uh, at the beginning of the year around uh, April, were just pumping it to the moon. Now Ethereum Classic, actually, I bought it a long time ago. Right now, it's at $22. I remember it pumped up. People always talk about when I had like a ton of money. This is the one that made me a ton of money. It went up to 190. I remember I started a Facebook group about crypto, and there was a girl in there that she put her entire life savings in there. When it went to, like I said, it went to 190, and then this girl she bought it at 90 and held out, put her entire life savings, and then it went down to like $10. So yeah, she lost a lot of money, maybe 70% of her money, 80%. Got to be really careful in crypto. I just bought a little bit in the beginning. Polymanic is number 38. It was almost like number 13, and then we have Whiff. That's actually my favorite meme coin. That's my biggest holdings of meme coin. Dog Whiff Hat. It came out this year, like around April, and It's outperformed Bitcoin. It's outperformed almost every asset in the entire world. And I do think that it will be the next Dogecoin. Stacks. Now, I actually made a ton of. So when Stacks, so when Bitcoin got layer twos, there was a bunch of different ordinals where you could inscribe on the network. But the thing is like at first, people were like, "Oh, I want to inscribe on the network, and it's gonna be like an Egyptian artifact because you can only inscribe so much Bitcoin." Or so they wanted an NFT, a non-fungible token, based on the ordinals, so it would be stored on Bitcoin. Stacks is more of a it's like a DeFi for Bitcoin. So when they got the layer two, I just bought every single Bitcoin layer two. And then when this came, what happened is so Bitcoin was at like $15,000, and then when they got all these layer twos, the transactions started going on, and people started inscribing NFTs on Bitcoin, and that brought up the hash rate. So all of a sudden, the miners are just all making so much money, and that's how Bitcoin went from well, it was at like $10,000, and then moved up to like 30, like snap. And then so I bought all those layer twos, and they all like shot up big time. But actually, I sold them all because people got sick of using all the Bitcoin transaction fees. Can be very expensive. We will just leave it there. Monroe, I don't know too much about it. All I know is that's one of the ones that people use to launder money. Render, which is basically you can rent out your computer and get free crypto, so you can use your data processor, your computer processor, to process information for just whatever the people all around the world process it for. It really helps AI. Like the Apple Oculus uses Render. So like if you want to have virtual reality, I mean, basically, if you want to just create, the goal of crypto is to just create a computer out of thin air, process data out of thin air, do everything out of thin air. Remember when I was at ITT, there was a bunch of guys, and they would all brag. They would basically sell the rights to use fiber optic systems. So like they were like basically they would joke around and say that they would sell air. So if you want to make money, what you want to do is you want to sell air. File token, don't know. Always kind of wanted to buy it. I mean, like I was saying, this is a super file token. Basically, it's file storage. So like you could have a big hard drive, and you can rent out your hard drive, and you can get paid for people to use your hard drive. Arbitrum. Actually, I sold a little bit of Arbitrum to buy this microphone. I don't know. I guess it's up 29%. It just really hasn't been doing anything. And it's a great project. Even Vitalik was saying that Arbitrum, like he started using Arbitrum's sharding. When he did basically the Arbitrum showed Vitalik things that you could do with Ethereum that he never really thought imaginable. You kind of need it for online gaming. But the problem with online gaming is the people that run the gaming cryptos don't really know how to manage money. And then you get the people that do get into the gaming, like the metaverse, and all they want to do is tokenize everything, sell guns, sell land, buy everything. But they forgot that if you want to have a game, you have to have fun. That's why if you look at all the games, they're just Pokemon Go. You just go collect a Pokemon, or Hamster Combat. You just sit there and touch your combat. Click to earn. Click to earn is the #1 gaming sector right now. And you get airdrops and you get paid, and you can do it on Telegram, which is on the TON network. Let's look at Bonk. I guess I was gonna stop at we're at Hedera. I skipped Hedera. Hash bar actually is up. It's been pumping today. Is up 42%. That's really good for RWAs. It actually uses a hash graph. It's like different than blockchain. They have a different system. I won't get too much into detail, but I do know that I've follow the social influencers fight club. I'm kind of in the fight club group anyways. The social influencers fight club is a lot different than regular fight club. The biggest difference is we love to talk about fight club. So, but basically it kind of just started with a bunch of people were mad at crypto investors and meme coins investors, and they throw on some boxing gloves and let them fight for their coin to get some popularity. I kind of want to do it, but I don't know. I kind of have to take pass a physical, I guess. I don't know. My blood pressure is a little high. I don't know, I think I got the muscles to do it. I don't know. I'm a little bit slow. My reaction time is a little bit slow. I have been knocked out a lot, so I don't know if that helps. Anyways, Immutable X, I sold some of that. I wish I still had it. Actually, that was one that I sold for Bitcoin. I bought Bitcoin at 77,000. Now, I'd been holding Bitcoin from like 10 and 20,000, and I wasn't going to buy any. And then I just got the FOMO. It was pumping. And then we've got Celestia. Celestia kind of like, in a way, it kind of cheats, but in a way, it doesn't. It just uses the system towards its advantage. They kind of figured out that there's like 5 layers of crypto. There's layer 0, layer 1, layer 2. Anyways, they use kind of like the fastest layer. They might use the execution to do an execution and then not run it through the other layers, and then that makes it faster. So zero knowledge is basically it's a trusted network. You're not sending any information that you don't need to. One of the problems with Bitcoin, the reason why it's so slow, the reason why the miners get so hot, the reason why you can heat your swimming pool with Bitcoin is that it processes too much information. It processes all the information. So it processes a big bunch of information that doesn't really need to be processed. Anyways, let's not shit on Bitcoin, but I'm just trying to let you know that's one of the things. VeChain, Cosmos. Anyways, I think I'm just going to end it right here. I don't even know if my microphone's working, but hopefully the audio worked good. I can do a lot of things with this, but anyways, well, I got 2 people listening. Should I finish the whole top 10 chart? VeChain. The Chinese government, Walmart, uses VeChain for their AI. It's a lot of like verification. They use it for their traffic lights. I mean, they use the system to control the traffic. Supposedly, the ambulance time has gone way down. So, if you can have AI controlling all your traffic lights and traffic, it really helps for emergency services to provide you with a fire truck, an ambulance, life saving. So, these cryptos are just saving people's lives, saving people money, creating people money. They say in the future, you will get paid on how much you contribute to the blockchain. And that is what I'm doing right now, is contributing to the blockchain. Optimism. I don't want to talk about Optimism because I sold them the other day. Cosmos at one time was one of my biggest holdings. I don't want to talk about them. Flauky, I used to own them. That is like a dog meme token. Um, it's up 65%, so don't take it for a joke. I put this one on my list to kind of buy, but I don't know. I've got better things to do than buy Flauky token. It just doesn't excite me. SEI, I used to own it. These are like all my old exes. The Graph, Rocket Pool, Athena, Jupiter, yes, a little bit of Jupiter. One of my good friends that's really into crypto, that's right now, that's one of his favorite cryptos right now that he was telling me about last night. Um, my one friend always says he's sick of buying exchange tokens. Popcat, I own a little bit. World token, that is the Sam Altman token. I don't want to get into that. Anyways, I'm going to end it right there. 45 minutes. Anyways, I hope the microphone worked. Testes 1, 2.